"Whosoever is delighted in solitude is either a wild beast or a god." Aristotle. When some people hear the word solitude, their hearts race, imagining days filled with silence and isolation, far from the comfort of conversation and companionship. Others, however, find peace in this solitude, discovering their true strength and creativity when distanced from the constant buzz of society. Yet even in our ultra-connected world, feelings of loneliness can creep in, casting shadows over our mental and emotional well-being, much like the struggles faced by the wise Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius. But what if solitude wasn't a pitfall to dread, but actually a hidden opportunity, an opportunity to reflect, to learn, and to grow stronger? Embracing this opportunity, however, isn't without its challenges. The journey into solitude can feel daunting. It's like standing at the edge of an unknown wilderness, wondering what lies beyond. And there's a thin line between beneficial solitude and the kind that erodes at our well-being, turning quiet moments into sources of anxiety and despair. How do we tread this line wisely, turning our alone time into a powerful tool for personal development? This video dives into the art of being alone with insights, inspired by the philosophy of Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic who knew the value of embracing solitude for reflective growth, whether chosen or thrust. Upon us, learning to be alone in a healthy way can transform solitude from a feared adversary into a trusted ally in our journey of life. So, if the thought of solitude brings more unease than peace, stick around. By the end of this journey, the silence that once felt threatening can become a source of strength. Be your own host. We are wired to be social creatures, craving connection and often fearing solitude. Yet the art of being alone is a vital aspect of personal growth and happiness. The Stoics taught us that self-sufficiency and contentment spring from within, a concept that remains as relevant today as it was centuries ago. Let's face it, embracing solitude isn't about shunning the world or becoming the stereotypical lone wolf, but about becoming your own best company. This begins with transforming how we perceive and treat ourselves during those moments of solitude. Imagine hosting yourself at your home. Would you offer yourself the best seat, engage in kind conversation, and serve a meal prepared with care? This act of self-hosting teaches us to extend hospitality towards ourselves. Treating, filled, but as an opportunity for self-care and introspection, treating oneself well goes beyond mere thoughts and extends into our physical environment. It's easy to neglect our surroundings, especially when we're the only ones experiencing them. However, the state of our living space immensely influences our mood and self-perception. A cluttered, uncared-for home can weigh on the mind, just as heavy burdens do. On the other hand, a clean, orderly space can be a sanctuary for growth and reflection. Taking the time to tidy up not just for others but for ourselves is a practical application of self-respect. It's an external action that reinforces the internal belief that we are worth the effort, setting a stage for a positive and productive alone time. Moreover, the dialogue we indulge in with ourselves in solitude shapes our self-esteem and outlook on life. The Stoic practice of observing our thoughts and challenging negative self-talk is a powerful tool for mental resilience. Being alone offers is the unique opportunity to become aware of our inner narrative and gently guide it towards more constructive and compassionate conversations. It's about becoming a mentor to oneself, offering encouragement and wisdom with the same generosity we would extend to a valued friend. 2. Realize that we are always connected. Solitude often carries the weight of loneliness, yet it holds the power to connect us deeply to the world around us. In an age where social media and constant connectivity can paradoxically make us feel more isolated than ever, it's important to rediscover the art of being alone without feeling lonely. The secret isn't in filling every empty moment with distractions, but in understanding that being alone offers a unique opportunity to connect with oneself, and by extension, with the universe at large. It's about recognizing that beneath our individual experiences, we share a common human journey. This realization can transform solitude from a state to be feared into a condition to be cherished. Reframing our perspective on solitude begins with cultivating mindfulness and presence. Instead of allowing the mind to dwell on what is missing, one can focus on the present moment and find joy in the simple aspects of life. Whether it's feeling the warmth of the sun, listening to the melody of birds, or savoring the taste of food. These moments remind us of the beauty of our shared existence, as the ancient philosopher Epicurus pointed out. It's not the events in life that disturb us, but our reaction to them. When we choose to see solitude as an opportunity rather than a deficit, we open ourselves to a more fulfilling and interconnected existence. To truly embrace solitude, one must also develop a relationship with oneself that is based on kindness and self-respect. This involves engaging in activities that nurture the spirit and expand the mind, such as reading, writing, or practicing a hobby. It means treating oneself with the same compassion and understanding that we would offer to a dear friend by doing so. Solitude becomes a period of growth and self-discovery where the silence is filled not with loneliness, but with the profound realization that we are never truly alone. We are forever a part of the intricate web of life, connected to everything and everyone, if only we open our hearts to see it. 3. Sit with it. Have you ever found yourself avoiding your own company, seeking out distractions whenever silence becomes too loud? It's a common scenario in our modern, always connected lives. Yet embracing solitude isn't just a necessity, it's an art. The ability to sit with your own thoughts without seeking external validation or entertainment can transform your inner landscape. It's about facing the parts of ourselves we often run from: the fears, the insecurities, the dreams we're too scared to chase. Cultivating a friendship with solitude doesn't mean shutting out the world. It means exploring the world within, which is as vast and fascinating as the one outside. Techniques like mindfulness and journaling can serve as guides in this inner journey. Mindfulness teaches us to observe our thoughts and emotions without judgment, to notice the tensions in our bodies, the pattern in our minds. Journaling, which we will talk more about later in the video, allows us to articulate these observations, giving clarity and sometimes revealing answers hidden in plain sight. When was the last time you asked yourself truly how you were feeling without expecting a standard fine as an answer? Learning to be alone is an act of courage, and approaching solitude with bravery reshapes not just our mind, but our lives as a whole. It's about strengthening our inner foundation so that when the storms come, we stand unwavering, rooted in our being, unshaken by the chaos around us. Practicing solitude allows us to dive deep into the ocean of our thoughts, to understand the currents and tides that shape our actions and reactions. It is in these moments of quiet introspection that we find true freedom, the freedom to choose, to change, to grow. It echoes the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, who reminded us, nowhere can man find a quieter or more untroubled retreat than in his own soul. So dare to venture into this inner sanctum, peel back the layers, face the discomfort, and witness the transformation that awaits in the solitude you once feared. You may just discover the strength and peace you've been seeking. 4. Chase your dreams. Let's talk about how being alone isn't just about solitude. It's about discovering a path where dreams are not just mere thoughts, but achievable destinations. Ever wondered why? Sometimes the silence of your own company feels richer than the loudest parties. It's because in those quiet moments, the voice that guides you towards your truest desires becomes audible. It's the moment you start to realize that following the crowd often leads us away from our own unique journey. Have you ever found yourself doing things just because everyone else is doing them? Watching shows you have no interest in or engaging in activities that don't align with your passion. That's the herd mentality at play, and it's a dream stealer. Carving out time for yourself allows space for introspection, a necessary step for any dream chaser. It's in these moments of solitude that clarity emerges, and with clarity, a plan of action can be designed. Diminishing distractions opens up a world where focus and determination lead. The way making dreams not a distant reality, but a work in progress. But how do we embrace solitude without feeling lonely? It starts with changing the narrative that to be alone means to be lonely when dedicating time towards something we love. Fulfillment follows closely behind pushing loneliness out of the equation. It's about finding joy in the process, realizing that every step taken is a step closer to achieving what once was just a dream. Remember, the path to chasing dreams is solitary but never lonely. It's filled with self-discovery, resilience, and ultimately the realization that within us lies the power to transform our dreams into our reality. If you have learned anything of value so far, leave a thumbs up to show your support. 5. Explore nature. There's an old saying that goes, nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. Do you ever feel like the world around you is moving too fast, leaving you craving soul? Solitude, but unsure how to embrace it. Being alone doesn't have to evoke loneliness or boredom. Instead, picture it as an open invitation to explore nature, to reconnect with yourself amidst the tranquility of the great outdoors. This journey of solitude isn't about escaping life, but more about discovering a deeper understanding and peace within oneself. Why not let the simplicity of nature guide you? Think about it. When was the last time you truly observed the intricacies of a leaf, the patterns of the bark on a tree, or the effortless flight of a bird? Nature, in its silent wisdom, teaches us the art of being present. It's in these quiet moments alone that you can hear your inner voice most clearly. Start with something as simple as a solitary walk in the park. Pay attention. Reflect what thoughts surface when you give them the space to breathe. How does the solitude make you feel? This practice isn't about isolation, but about cultivating a space where you can thrive in your own company, tapping into the Stoic belief that inner tranquility comes from within, not from the external world. Now consider the challenge of embracing solitude, not as a hurdle, but as an opportunity to grow. Stoicism teaches is the value of self-sufficiency and finding contentment regardless of the situation. So when you're alone, it's a chance to flex those emotional and mental muscles. Ask yourself, what personal strengths are you ignoring? What parts of yourself could you better understand or improve? While in the company of nature, this introspection isn't just about self-improvement, it's about learning the profound lesson that everything you need, you already possess within 6. Create something you're alone. The world is quiet and the hustle of life fades. Here, you have the power to make something a testament to your resilience and creativity. What will you craft in these moments of solitude? Will it be a poem, a garden, a melody, or perhaps a blueprint for a fresh start? The act of creating is transformative. It's a conversation with the deepest part of who you are. With each creation, you're building a bridge between your inner world and the reality you inhabit. Your hands, your mind, your heart become instruments of your own story. When was the last time you really listened to your thoughts? You find yourself sitting with your own thoughts, and sometimes they can be the noisiest guests. What do you do with them? Turn them over. Pick the ones that make you stronger and let go of the rest. It's like shaping your mindset the way a sculptor shapes, clay deliberate and focused, facing a roadblock. Flip the script instead of a dead end. It's a detour pushing you toward growth, showing you how to thrive in your own company. Keep painting your life's picture, but do it with confidence. Let every stroke be deliberate, undistorted by self-doubt. Being alone isn't about emptiness. It's a space you fill with your drive and dreams. Creating when you're alone is not just about the end product. It's a journey of self-discovery through creation. You learn patience, resilience, and the pure satisfaction of bringing something into existence that was not there before. So, why not start a project that's been lingering in your mind, or perhaps uncover a new hobby that stirs your curiosity? The seed you plant today may blossom into a tree you never expected to grow in the Stoic pursuit of personal growth. Remember, creation is not a luxury, it's a vital part of the discourse with oneself. What you will find in these moments is yourself unveiled and unafraid, ready to contribute a verse in the grand narrative of life. 7. Engage in self-reflection and journaling, embarking on the journey of solitude. It's not just about spending time alone, but engaging in a reflective dialogue with yourself. Picture Marcus Aurelius not just as an emperor, but as a man who turned his reflections into a timeless guide, his meditations. What if your thoughts and reflections could also serve as your guide through the peaks and valleys of life? This isn't about crafting perfect prose, but about pouring out your thoughts and learning from them. Have you considered that the simple act of journaling could unlock doors within you that you never realized existed? Diving deep into the art of self-reflection, and journaling reveals an undeniable truth. It's a conversation with one's inner self. When you're jotting down your thoughts, fears, and aspirations, you're doing more than just recording events. You're engaging in a form of mental decluttering. This process illuminates your true desires and the challenges you might be facing. It's akin to having a heart-to-heart conversation with a friend who knows you best. How often do we ask ourselves the hard questions, confronting our real feelings and the reasons behind our actions? This practice can be transformative, serving as a mirror, reflecting our deepest truths back to us. The path of self-discovery through journaling isn't easy, and it's not meant to be. It challenges you to face the raw, unedited version of yourself. But it's within these pages that growth and self-understanding blossom. Remember, Marcus Aurelius never intended for his writings to be read by others. They were his personal reflections, a means to navigate his world and his mind. Yet these writings offer profound insights into the human condition, resonating through the ages. What wisdom could your journal hold for you? Not just for today, but as a legacy of your journey through life. Engage in this practice, not as a chore, but as an adventure into the depths of your soul. The beauty of solitude and the clarity it brings might just surprise you. Guess what? We've got something special for you, for sticking around till the end. It's no secret that Stoicism offers more than just lessons on enjoying your own company. It's a journey to a life filled with meaning and happiness. So if you are tired of living a life without a sense of purpose or fulfillment, now's your chance to join thousands of others who are already transforming their lives with Stoic wisdom. Don't wait. Click the link below to claim your spot. That's it. Thanks for watching, and don't miss this opportunity to transform your life. Your future self will thank you.